Amen.
The vision and the mission of Jesus. May isang writer, management guru, ang pangalan niya Stephen Covey. Meron siyang libro, ang title ng libro, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. One of the habits, number 2 yata, sabi niya, always begin with the end in mind. Can you repeat that? Always begin with the end in mind. Bago mo pa umpisahan, dapat alam mo paano matatapos. Simpleng halimbawa. Halimbawa, sumakay ka sa taxi. Ang taxi driver di naman tatanong, may pera ka ba? O kumusta ka na? Ang tatanong ng taxi driver, saan po kayo pupunta? That is his main business. Where are you going? Kasi pagdadrive ka na eh. And that is important, isn't it? Kunyari, meron kang construction, meron kang pinapagawa, huwag ka munang bumili ng simento, bakal o kaya pintura. Huwag ka munang bumili ng mga materials. Kailangan alam mo anong pinapagawa mo. Bahay, opisina. Ano yung design? May second floor. Ilan yung kwarto? Ano yung itsura? You project the image, not only in your mind, but draw the details. And that will be the guide of those who will be working for the rest of the months. Always begin with the end in mind. At dapat itong mga pangarap natin to malinaw sa ating isip at saka puso. Minsan sa seminary, meron po kaming professor. Ganito yung tinuturo niya. Sabi niya sa amin, sa klase namin, ang seminary, meron bang vision mission? Sabi ng kaklase ko, yes sir, meron pong vision mission ang aming seminary. Tapos, ang expect ng professor ko, he will recite the vision mission of our seminary. Biglang nawala yung kaklase ko. Pagkatapos siyang nagtas ng kamay, nag-recite, tumakbo siya, lumabas. Nabigla kami, saan siya nagpunta? Tapos after some time, nagbalik siya. Dala-dala niya yung vision mission namin nakasabit dun sa lobby. Ang laki-laki. Maalikabok pa naman. Sir, ito po yung vision mission namin, sir. Sabi niya, meron po kami. And the seminary professor smiled. That's nice, sabi niya. But it is better if your vision mission is in your heart and in your mind. Dapat you will own it. Hindi lang nakasabit sa pader. Dapat you memorize it and you own it. Because that is the reason why you are in the seminary. And that is the purpose why you are here. And you must help in making that vision a reality. Kaya kung may mong bagong mga magtatrabaho sa opisina ninyo, kung may mag-a-apply sa trabaho, huwag nyo munang tanong kung magkano yung sweldo o anong posisyon. Give them the vision mission first. If they agree with it, they like it, they want to be part of it, they are passionately involved with it, go and hire them. Everything will follow. Nakakatakot yung mag-hire ka ng mga taong magagaling, tapos hindi naman naniniwala sa vision ng opisina. They would not even own the mission. Mahirapan lang kayo. They will always complain. They will even ask question, ba't ginagawa natin to? For what? Ba't tayo nagpapapagod? Because they would not know where the whole vision is going. I'll give you some example, Nepo. Randomly, marami po akong example na ginawa eh. Pero tingnan natin isang korporasyon. Kanina sa isang misa ko, CDC ginamit ko. Siguro mamayang lipat. Ngayon, tingnan natin yung isang korporasyon. Siguro dumadaan kayo. Part of it is NLEX. Alam niyo yung NLEX? There is a corporation that is running it. Ang pangalan niya, Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation. Ano yung vision mission niya? Nakasulat, nasa online. Sabi nila, those who are part of Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation, sabi nila, to be the leader in providing safe and convenient mobility experience for all travelers, while their mission is to bring progress to communities through sustainable infrastructure and innovative mobility solutions. Kung tingnan niyo po, if you're part of NLEX, you don't ask, magkano yung sweldo ko dyan? Ano yung posisyon ko dyan? Do you agree? And do you want to be part of this vision? Do you want to participate in this mission? If you will say yes, let's join the team. You should own it. It should guide you. It should inspire you and even challenge you. In our personal life, not only the corporations, not only the churches and organizations, even us must have our own vision. Even our personal life, we should have our mission in life. Baka tanong niyo sa akin, bakit, Father? Si Jesus ba mayroong vision, mission? Yes. If I tell you, it is the gospel today. Una yung introduction, Luke was writing to a man called, and he said, I'm writing this gospel for you, to guide you, my dear Excellency Theophilus. And I compiled all these stories so that you may believe that is what is written and taught to you are real. Tapos, that is the introduction. The Spirit was with Jesus. He went to the synagogue and he was given the scroll from Isaiah and said, this is the vision, mission of Jesus, to bring glad tidings to the poor. I will bring hope to the poor. I will bring good news to the poor. Nakita nyo yung kanyang market niche. It's for the poor, not for the generals or the princess or the kings or the queens. Not for the millionaires and the rich, to bring glad tidings to the poor. The focus of the mission of Jesus para sa mga mahirap. Ito pa sinabi niya, I was sent to proclaim liberty to captives. Yung mga nakakulong, mabigyan saya ng laya. Not only those who are enslaved politically, physically enslaved, but those who are captives of their own passion or their own sins. They are captives of their own past. Nakakulong sila sa nakalipas nila, sa mga kasalanan, paghihirap. I will liberate them. To recovery of the sight of the blind. Yung mga nabubuhay sa kadiliman, I will bring them sight. To have sense of vision in their life. And then sabi pa ni Jesus, to let the oppressed go free. Noong unang panahon po, pag mahirap ka, tapos hindi ka makabayad ng utang, you become a slave of the rich family that gave you the loan. At kung malaking-malaki yung utang mo, kasama yung asawa mo, at saka yung mga anak mo, they will be a slave because of your poverty. Kasi hindi kayo makabayad, magiging alipin kayo. And sabi niya, I will liberate them because they are oppressed. He gave and will give them hope. And to proclaim a year acceptable to the Lord. A year acceptable to the Lord is like the Jubilee. Did you know that 2025 was proclaimed by Pope Francis as the Jubilee year, a pilgrimage of hope? Nagbibigay ng pag-asa sa ating lahat, a year acceptable to the Lord. That is the vision of Jesus. And if you are a Christian, a Catholic, following the Lord, and He's our leader, we should own and believe in His vision. Kaya nga po, sa second reading, in the first letter of Paul to the Corinthians, chapter 12 to 30. Because you are a leader, you see a unity in the midst of the diversity and differences. Ang analogy niya ni Paul, yes, you may be the ear, you may be the eye, you may be the hand, you may be the mouth. We are different. We are diverse in our function and value. You don't compete with one another. You should see yourself as one body, having different functions, but we are one. That is leadership. Hindi pinag-uusapan yung pagkakaiba. Nakikita niya yung complementation of our differences. And in that way, hindi nga pare-pareho yung ginagawa natin, pero alam naman natin, nakakaisa tayo because we are one body. That is the vision of a leader. A leader would always have a vision beyond the details. Pwedeng papunta ka ng Baguio. Halimbawa, papunta ka ng Baguio. Pero papunta ka ng Baguio, naflatan ka. You don't get discouraged. Hindi ka nagagalit, hindi ka na-disappoint dahil naflatan yung sasakyan mo. You will fix it. Papalitan mo. Sa NLEX, tutulungan ka pa nga eh. Why? Because you're going to Baguio. And the concern is not only the tire. Pwedeng palitan yan, nangyayari yan. Pwedeng sa papunta ka, mayroon kang problema, may pinagdaanan kayo, may challenges. Don't be disappointed. Don't give up. Why? Malayo pa yung pupuntahan ninyo. Fix it. Do something about it. Because you have a vision. Because the vision serves as a compass and even an anchor. And you are drifting and you're going, it will be your reference. You will not be shaken and you will not be lost. When you have shared commitment to same vision, you will be united. And when you have shared mission, it will be a strong bond. Kasi magkakasangga tayo papunta sa ating pinaglalaban. My dear friends, we are called to see beyond. Pwedeng nakikita mo ngayon ito, pero pwedeng makita mo, lagpas pa dyan. That is vision. You can complain, ba't ganito naman? Laki problema dito. E di, gawa tayo ng paraan. Sabi nga nung isang General Barca, Hannibal Barca, Sir, sabi na, there is no way. They were reconnoitering because they want to invade Rome. Sir, there is no way. Wala pong daan. Because the Romans burned the bridges. They blocked the roads. They even sealed the ramparts, yung mga kanal na kanilang kingdom. Wala tayong papasukan, sir. Walang daan. There's no way. Sabi ni General Barca, well, if there is no way, we will make one. Kung walang daan, gagawa tayo ng paraan. My dear friends, this is the vision of a leader. They will not be perturbed or disturbed by any block or problem or challenge because they know where they are going. They know their mission in life. Sa mga bata, nag-aaral, pwedeng mahirap yung subject. Pwedeng nakakainis yung teacher. Pero mayroong bully sa klase mo o minsan pinipikong ka ng iba. That's not the point. You're there to study. You're there to graduate. And you're there to be successful in your life in the future. It's not about that teacher. It's not about that bully teacher's classmate or this difficult subject. It's part of it. Because you have a long way to go, maybe you can take it as a reality, but do not be disappointed and do not give up. Marami pang kailangan gawin. Sabihin mo na lang, excuse me, I have something more important to do. In that way, you are like Jesus. You have your own vision. You have your own mission in life. Because vision and mission, it will give you direction. Own your direction. Own it. Huwag mo sabihin, gusto lang ng papa ko to eh. Pangarap lang ng mama ko to eh. Sinabi mo. Own your direction. And then you can also determine your focus. Pwedeng gusto mo, daming gustong gawin. Minsan, nalilito ka. Minsan, daming options. Because your vision will make you determine your focus and your options. Hindi ko na kailangan to. Hindi ko na kailangan to. Ito lang kailangan ko. You will live a focused life. Hindi ka mawawala. And it will define your identity. When you have a vision, they will see you identified with that vision. If you want to be an architect, later on they will call you architect. If your dream and vision is to become a doctor, someday they will even identify you with your dream doc. And when you are a lawyer, you want to be a lawyer. After many years, they call you attorney. Because that vision is part of your process of becoming. Minsan po, may isang turista itong turista, hindi naman Kristiyano. Hindi siya Katoliko, obviously. Kaya lang, nakapunta siya ng Barcelona. Meron siyang ginagawang malaking building doon. Hindi niya man alam kung ano yon. So, itong turista, nakita niya yung dalawang workers on one side. He asked them kung ano yung ginagawa nila. Yung una, tinanong niya, "What are you doing?" Kaya lang, ginagawa niya, he's bringing these stones, mga bato, nililipat niya dun sa may lugar ng construction. Yun ang kanyang trabaho. Sabi nung worker, "Don't you see? I am bringing these stones from this point to that point. I'm already very tired. Pagod na nga ako eh. Obvious ba? Tinatanong mo pa kung ano ginagawa ko? I'm bringing these stones to that other side. I'm very tired." Nakakainis eh. Pagod na ako. And then, the tourist did not give up. He asked another one. Kasi hindi niya alam kung ano ginagawa nila. Yung kalawang tinanong niya, pareho lang ginagawa niya. He's bringing the stones from here to the other side. Kargador sila ng mga bato. How about you? What are you doing? Nagtataka itong turista, itong nagtatrabaho, ang saya-saya niya. Parang excited pa. Kumakanta-kanta pa habang nagtatrabaho. Pero pagod din siya. What are you doing? Sabi niya. Well, you don't know? We are building the largest basilica in Spain. In fact, it started in 1882. It will be finished on 2026. And I'm very excited for its completion. I'm very happy. I'm part of this legacy. And after this, it will be a gift to the next generation and many centuries to come. That's why I'm working and very happy for this wonderful project. Did you see the difference, my dear friends? Yung isa nakikita niya, nagdadala rin siyang bato dito, papunta doon. Pagod na pagod. Galit pa. But the other one may be doing the same things. But he has a clear vision and he would never be disturbed by the details of what he have to do. Because he's part of a larger dream. May we also have identity, our mission and vision in life. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.